Hi, we're Cooler and we're making fridges smarter. And we're starting in restaurants and bars. Restaurant inventory is important to control food costs and to help a restaurant be profitable. But the process is time-consuming, and it's annoying, and it's definitely not what chefs want to be doing. Plus, it's only done weekly or even monthly or less often, so decision makers don't have up-to-date information. And according to a National Restaurant Association report, a half a pound of food is wasted for every meal served. That's money in the trash for restaurants. Likewise, in bars, liquor inventory is really important, but it's done weekly or even less often, and it's inaccurate because it's difficult to know the precise amount contained in a bottle. Bar managers might not find out for weeks that a bartender is pouring too much or that they're running really low on something. In D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, there are roughly 12,000 eating and drinking establishments with sales of around $16.5 billion in 2018. It's a great place for us to start trying to tackle this problem. Cooler uses technology to take inventory automatically, saving time for chefs and bar managers and saving money for owners. Cooler makes knowing what's in the kitchen instant and easy. Here's how it works. Cooler's technology uses a combination of cameras using state-of-the-art object detection, which is an application of artificial intelligence, as well as other sensors to provide real-time inventory information. The load cells, the camera, light, and other sensors feed into a Raspberry Pi that's loaded with Cooler software, and that gives you the total product level, what's running low, warnings about your inventory, and this is all without manual intervention like scanning barcodes or having to put labels on things. Here is our prototype. So on the left you can see our Raspberry Pi 4. It's running TensorFlow for object detection, and then it also reads from those sensors. So it's the brains. And then getting a little we can see the scale here on the bottom, which uses a load cell that reads out actually a change in the resistance, and they can interpret that as the weight that's on the scale. And then in the upper left corner you see the USB camera that's providing a visual feed for the object detection. And we definitely have the ability to make the scale much thinner and sleeker.
This is just a very rough and cheap prototype. In fact, let's see the prototype in action.
Okay, the weight is listed up there. This is a real-time feed from the scale. I'm putting these scissors there. And we see that they're identified scissors and they weigh 85 grams. Okay, the weight is listed up there. This is a real-time feed from the scale. I'm putting these scissors there. And we see that they're identified as scissors and they weigh 85 grams. Pretty cool. So it can ID objects and it can tell the weight of objects already. Very exciting. So we have some competition, but no one doing exactly what we're doing. Compete is an inventory tracking system that uses sales data and the recipes that you put in to determine, well, what should we have left based on what we sold. Winnow lets you track what kinds of food you're throwing away using scales on different kinds of trash cans. And then there's the major restaurant POS and accounting software vendors, Amazon with the Just Walk Out technology for their cashierless stores could be adapted for this purpose. And then the current solution of just taking inventory manually, while it is very problematic for the people who have to do it, and it's not perfect, it does have a few advantages like it's already implemented. The cost is just the labor cost of the people. It can work without the power being on. Overall, I think that we're going to be able to solve this problem a lot better than any of these competitors. That's where we are currently. Next for us is recruiting some charter customers. We have a goal to get 3 charter customers by the end of August of this year. That's going to let us improve our technology, make sure that we're really addressing the needs of the potential customers that we have in mind, and it's going to let the restaurants that participate get a first look at using this and be the first ones to access for free what Cooler can do for your restaurant. You'll have real-time inventory feed basically right away as soon as we get it installed in your restaurant. So if you have a restaurant, you manage one, you own one, you're a decision maker in one, or you know someone who is, please reach out to us so that we can get in touch with you about getting the ball rolling to install Cooler in your restaurant. With the coronavirus pandemic, we know that it may seem like maybe a weird time to be trying to get into the restaurant business, but we actually think that because so many restaurants have to be closed right now or only have to-go or delivery, now is a great time for us to be in there installing this system, because we're not going to be getting in anybody's way. There's going to be a lot of hours during the day when we can get in there and make improvements to it and not be affecting the quality of service. So if you'd like to be making progress on something while everybody kind of has to be sitting on their hands, please reach out to us. Thank you very much for watching. We have been Cooler. If you want to join our mailing list, you can use the QR code here on the left to find out progress updates about how things are developing. Our email addresses to reach out about being a charter customer are down at the bottom. Mine's on the left and John's on the right. And then we do have a bare bones website set up that you feel free to check out. More is going to come to that later. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Working to greatly improve the ability of the software to identify what time things got put on there, how long they've been sitting there, make sure that they're not forgetting things when other objects obscure them.